This is my match footage from the March 2-gun action challenge match. This is a pistol and rifle stage. You start by taking one of the two steel targets downrange, setting it up, running back. This is about 25 yards. This was started with pistol, and for some reason I had rifle in my head, so I started to unsling, but then figured out halfway through that I was doing that wrong. Engage each steel once, come over to the left, engage a popper, come back to the right, engage the two steel twice, move back to the other side of the bay, engage the other popper, and then engage each of the mini IPSC paper targets with your rifle. I just changed out the A2 stock on my 605 clone to an A1 length stock, and I'm still getting used to it. And so right there, it slipped off my shoulder and I pegged one of the non-threats.
You are done. Unload. Show clear. That sucked. Bye.
For this stage, engage each of the paper targets from the top of each of the rungs on this prop, and then finally from prone. Clear your rifle, move over to the spinner, and spin the spinner. Now, I don't know what's going on here during the unload and show clear. Case stuck. I think it was Greg's reloads that were still dialing in, but I managed to clear it pretty quick. And then once you get here, this is 10 yards from the spinner, and I'm shooting a 45 caliber 1911, kind of retro-ish division, although we don't have a retro division, and spun it pretty quickly.
Very nice. Unload, show clear. Yeah.
For this stage, you engage a full-size steel target at 150 yards with 2 hits, ground your rifle, and then pull, or what most of us did, drug a 40-pound kettlebell 10 yards. Go back to the shooting position, re-engage the steel target, 2 hits. Repeat that 3 times, so you're dragging the 40-pound kettlebell for a total of 30 yards. Originally, the stage description was pull the kettlebell for a total of 50 yards, but all of our stage par times are 120 seconds, so that we can fit all of the shooters into the match in the time that we have on our range. So we changed it from 50 to 30 in order to make sure that not everybody parred out. Once you make all of your rifle hits, you grab the kettlebell, take it back to its start position, and re-engage the steel plate 2 more times from 120 yards.
Okay, unload, clear. Shoes ready?
They say you can't win a match on one stage, but you can lose a match on one stage, and this is that stage. There's 2 mini IPSC steel targets at 20 yards, and you engage each target from 2 positions here at 20 yards, and then 2 positions at 10 yards, while taking a 20-pound kettlebell along with you. And here I was trying to be all fancy and shoot one-handed while holding the weight, and that clearly didn't do well. Plus, I'm getting a little glare off my front sight, so my sight picture was off. And this is where I lost a lot of time on the match. All in all, this was a great match. The weather was perfect. All the shooters had a great time. Everybody was safe. And in the end, I wound up winning my division. Although there were 2 people in my division, so that's sort of an empty victory. But I'll take it. We'll see you next month for more 2-gun action challenge match footage.